Olivia Dean, hottest part this morning on your radio. It's a Blast 98.3 FM. You know this, and of course the Blast Risers are holding it down in the Super Millennial Tour. It's one of our favorite days of the week. It's a Tuesday.
That's right.
And on Tuesdays, in the 9 o'clock hour, you know what happens. Dr. Michaels is in the house.
Make some noise, people. W in the chat. W in the chat.
I did not see that coming.
It's all these streamers that put it
Yeah.
W in the chat. W in the chat. W in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
You need to. These are the things you need to get yourself acquainted with.
Yes, so since
W in
Mama,
the chat. W in the chat.
call me mommy is now
up
here.
now.
Oh
so
my God.
W in the chat, and it means win.
Yeah.
W in the chat. W in the chat. W in the chat.
So I know the chat is the audience.
Yeah.
Right? So okay.
So yeah, very soon I think we said we'll have to have like our own like maybe Blast FM Twitch. We Twitch streaming all day.
To be so nice.
That would be nice. That would be really nice.
To be so nice.
It's good to have you join us this morning again, Dr. Michael, as always.
You.
This is the second to the last Tuesday in the month, right?
The last one is next week.
Yeah, next week Tuesday. Yeah. This is not the last Tuesday of the month. Today is actually let me pull it up again. I was looking at it. Celebration of the Mind Day.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was talking about how, critical thinking doesn't always have to be like serious. It can be fun things that are also like help to stimulate the brain.
Yeah.
And I know we always talk about how we need to do like mind re-engineering as a people, and how that's important for us to like grow and become better human beings. Right. And while the music was playing, or as I was going on, how this year has been different for her. And that's like there's a whole mind engineering that has gone on onto that. So I was hoping that we could look into the conversation of how mind re-engineering can help change the perspective of an individual and help them to even achieve the goals that they want to achieve in life.
To me, what makes it so interesting is the fact that it affects every single aspect of our lives, and it's not something that you do by the side. It's actually something is the central thing in your life. So it's not something that you are waiting for people to motivate you to do. It's something that you have been doing in the last 29 years. You have been doing in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
You have been doing in the last 40 years.
Unconsciously,
without knowing.
Yes. And
everything in your life up until now has been in alignment with the way you've been operating your mind. So if you want a change, if you want a change, then you need to change the way you think. It goes beyond the motivational talking points or change your mind. If you want to change your life, no, your mind literally creates your daily experiences, and that's why the movies the music you listen to, the conversations you listen to, what the tweets you read, the videos you watch, all these things are stored in your mind. And by the law of repetition, they will repeat it. They will repeat themselves in your life.
That is incredible. There's this saying that you cannot grow beyond how far you can imagine in your mind. In fact, you cannot be bigger than your imagination.
No, it goes beyond like that quote. It's literally so true. So true, because the reason why mind engineering is important is because life is about knowledge. That's why.
Yes.
And there's only one knowledge.
Okay.
And that's the knowledge about yourself.
Good.
So I was going to even write on a doctor's page that, look, if you go to medical school and you can't direct and redirect all the knowledge of medicine that we were taught into knowing who you are, then that's just a waste of time. You won't be an effective doctor. You will just be the same doctor, recycling the same thing over and over again. You'll be frustrated. You won't be able to have impact in people's life. So the same thing goes to journalism. The same thing goes to studying anything. You must be able to redirect everything.
Yeah.
How has your study of accountancy, how has it been able to express or expose or reveal to you who you are? And you are not done with the first degree, interpreting how it has been able to reveal who you are. Then you've gone again to master's degree. You're not even done with master's degree to see how it has, how can I redirect this knowledge to knowing myself? You're already on your PhD. And then you now get the PhD and you now say, so what am I looking for? Then you now become a professor. So everybody's calling you a doctor, whether honorary or the real one. And then everybody's calling you a professor. And then you're wondering, is this all? But if you have been able to redirect your knowledge, you will not just be a professor of accountancy, you will also be the professor of your life. And that is when your title then will therefore have a meaning. Okay. And them calling you professor will be something that will not just be a superficial satisfaction. There will be an internal or deep, whatever, satisfaction inside you.
That's incredible. Well, if you're just joining us, it's the Blast Rise with Dr. Michael this morning, talking therapy, 22 minutes past 9 this morning. Just one line you had said on the show before, and while you were talking, it crossed my mind, which is, you're only jealous of the things you believe you deserve.
Yeah.
Right. And we've also established that you cannot grow beyond your mind.
No.
Right?
Yes, yeah.
You can't grow beyond your mind.
Right.
How do I ensure that, okay, let's say, for example, I'm not going to be jealous if I see somebody driving a Range Rover right now. But in my mind, I think I don't need a Range Rover right now. But when I see that, I'm not jealous about it, does that mean that my mind is limited?
If you're not jealous about it.
Like, I'm not projecting myself right now to have one.
Okay, but you intend to have one.
Yeah.
No, the first question is, I don't like SUVs. I don't. So there's no way I'm going to see a Range Rover and then start looking or feeling.
No, for real, you don't like SUVs?
I don't like. I don't know why. I just like something classy, but small.
Really?
Yeah, but very classy, very very classy. Like S class.
Oh, the Mercedes.
Yes. Something like that. Not too big, small, but classy and rugged.
What do you like?
Car.
I think for me, for vehicles, I think I'm going to be big on SUVs because I think I like space. I've realized one of the reasons I don't like a Toyota Corolla is because it's small. I'm big on space. So I would want to have an SUV.
Right.
I would want to have an SUV, a couple. A couple of some of the finest brands that are existing, and they're like new brands coming into the market next year.
I'm not sure if SUV will be me. I'm a bit reckless, so I'm thinking sports car.
Okay.
Something compact too as well.
Okay.
Women that like space, they like to put so many things in there.
Women like SUVs a lot.
Mommy, something compact.
Something compact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know the things I've been looking at.
Yeah. But that's but it's all good. So now, how do we balance this conversation of where we are and where we want to be, and we're not settling? Which is why I asked the question of, I'm seeing somebody driving a Range Rover right now. Where I am right now, I don't think I can have a Range Rover.
Why?
Earning power.
Okay.
Earning power, quality of work, quality of life.
And the earning power is as a result of what?
The earning power is as a result of...
It's a trap for you. I hope you don't fall into it.
Well, it's as a result of a lot of things. It's as a result of a lot of things.
Like what? You just fall into it. The question is a trap.
My earning power is as a result of, I think, me.
Okay.
Yeah. There is the me factor where I'm limiting myself.
Okay.
Not taking a chance on opportunities or ideas.
Why am I hearing the not taking? It's like you're internalizing things that you take every chance and opportunity that comes to you.
But
what I think.
Well,
the taking of action, is it like, would you say is enough? Because there has to be a corresponding amount. But you were going to suggest something else.
So what I was going to say is that I just feel like the one that would crack it.
Exactly.
Just hasn't arrived.
Yeah.
The one that will crack it
just hasn't arrived.
So it's a journey.
It is coming.
Yeah.
And I hate
it's a process.
I don't like that you are so like
then you start
maybe
condemning
it is
yourself.
me that is not doing
it.
When you are literally doing everything you
No, I'm not doing everything. No.
Like I have a client like that she's always running away from that statement because I think she's running away from condemning herself, which is exactly what Oyiza is trying to say.
Yeah.
But you can't run away from what else do I still need to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. There's still things to be done.
Yeah, I've been working, but what else? And there's a way it motivates you. There's a way it inspires you.
Yeah.
There's a way it gets to push you, because the thought of somebody else is doing me is a trap. Is a secondary problem.
Somebody else is doing.
I'm not invalidating it. Of course, somebody else is likely to be doing. Might be doing you. But it's a secondary problem. The primary problem is you.
Yeah.
And the person doing you could not have succeeded in doing you without the primary problem. And secondary problem has a way of taking all the oxygen in the room.
Secondary problem.
Yes.
Yeah, which is why you have to always be in the right environment.
Like the secondary room has a way of always taking the attention.
Yeah.
But the primary problem is always silent. So, but if you deal with primary problem, secondary problem will either get weakened, or cut off, or fall off. And so I am my primary problem. So I should not be distracted by somebody is doing me, or the CEO of this particular organization is not doing much, or the governor of this particular state is not doing much, or the president of this country is not doing much, and that's why I'm not earning much. So that's actually the the challenge. What do you pass in front of me? Pass in front of it.
Yeah. This is actually very interesting because of the mind engineering. Don't worry. The only people who relate to this are people who watch the video later on Dr. Michael's YouTube platform.
Right.
Are the ones who will get this. This mind engineering thing that we're talking of and how it shapes and directs our lives. How much of environment plays into this? Because I think, was it you that were talking about certain individuals who the environment that they have been raised has shaped how their mind works. Some things are not impossible for them because they have been raised consciously in an environment that doesn't speak impossibility. There's even this pastor that I see his work on Instagram who talked about how when he was looking for a partner, the only thing he was most concerned about, he didn't want to be with somebody that was pessimistic. Someone that would say, it's not possible. He said every other thing mattered, but this one, every other thing didn't matter. Every other thing didn't matter. That if you had this, it was over. No matter how much
game changer
he liked or wanted you, that he say, I want to achieve this. And he said,
deal breaker.
Deal breakers, yes, deal breakers. So how does our environment, for parents who are raising kids now and who want them to believe that nothing is impossible, but circumstances, environment are not looking like for that, how can they change the environment for their own children?
Your own life. I mean, how can you be a parent? You're a parent and your life is in a standstill. The message your child is going to get is there are impossibilities.
Because that's the example they see
in you. So it's not about teaching me as my parent.
Yeah.
I want to see it in your life. How come you are not $1? Does it? Does it have two heads? What have you been doing with your life? You have to explain to me that how come our family and Otedela family are not on the same level, or we are not traveling the same journey. So even if you are like hoping that things will work, but you need to explain to me why we are where we are today. So, and environment matters because environment gets to produce knowledge.
Okay.
In a non-obvious way. So, like, if you, even in mental health disorders, like, I think depression, 60% is genetic, 40% is environmental, or vice versa. So, even genetic makeup still requires environmental factors. That's how powerful environmental factor is, because they produce knowledge.
Yeah.
The knowledge then gets into your mind through your 5 senses.
Okay.
And then they then form your belief. So if you want to know what the state or the current state of your belief is, just look at your life.
If you want to know the current state of your belief, look at your life.
And then 2, look at the parents that you look so like you are so not close to, the parent that you have a lot in common with. Just look at the person's life. The person, that means that by the time you were born, the person had already transferred a lot
into you.
And the person also used those principles in bringing you up. So already, you might need to take a break today. Says like, if I don't take a drastic step in being intentional about the knowledge I get into my mind, I might not be able to get where I'm going to. And it goes as small as the color of this room. You know, the color of this room is white, and that's luxury. Each time you come into this room, even if you are tempted, you will not be tempted to feel poor, to feel that you are poor. That means that the white color of the wall is telling your mind something.
Yeah. They do that with classrooms too.
Classrooms.
There's a particular color that classrooms are painted to keep the child's eyes and mind alert.
Exactly.
So you don't see classrooms painted. That's why their classrooms are painted in, children classrooms are painted in bright colors.
Exactly. So they affect the way we think, and the way we think is the secret of life via our memories.
The way we think is the secret of life via our memories. This is still the Blast Rise on Blast Urban 98.3, your generational radio. Stay with us this morning. Dr. Michael is in the house. If you have questions, you want to weigh in on the conversation, you want to talk to Dr. Michael, feel free to call the studio line or send us a WhatsApp message or a text message on 0811 183 1983. 081 11 83 1983.
Well, welcome back. It's 9:41 in the morning, and yes, it's all the Blast Rise. It's talking therapy. Oh my God, it's talking therapy. Well, welcome back. It's 9:41 still, and it's talking therapy on the Blast Rise with the Millennial and Dr. Michaels. Well, we've been going on about things that we can do to protect our minds, and we did get text messages whilst we were speaking. Someone knows me so well. Like, I'm like, yes, you know me. You, like, honestly, like, I can't even deny that you know me. Or they go on to say, oh, that seems to be like someone who would like a Mini Cooper. I'm like, yeah, actually, you're not far off. It's pricey and cute. I like Dr. Michael. I love small and classy cars too. No SUVs. Good morning, everyone. Who is this?
That should be Charles.
Is that Charles? Are you sure it's Charles? Check. Ugh.
Boogeyman.
I'm not sure. I like your name. Like, I mean, it's like maybe he's texted us his name at some point.
Yeah, he probably has.
Oh boy. Yeah, it is Boogeyman. Hey, Boogeyman. Hi, Boogeyman. Thanks. Thank you. More text messages? Well, you can contribute to the conversation, right? 081 11 8319 83. 081 11 831983.
My own question is what motivates you? Because I know you listen to a lot of podcasts. So why?
I mean, it came from the curiosity of wanting to know, like.
So you're a curious person.
Yeah. I started to. Yeah. Yes, I am curious, but I had to identify that it was curiosity at first. Like, I'm interested in. I want to expand my mind. I'm often.
Why?
I can get restless.
So something to just engage your mind with, so that your mind will not go far away.
I spiral and I can get I get restless. Like I say it sometimes, like I'm restless. I don't know what to do with myself. That's like last week I was complaining.
Have you done your IQ test?
I haven't done it yet.
She must be very
last week I was telling you that I was bored. I felt a boredom that was exhausting.
Tanya, are you sure you're not sitting with a genius?
I know I am now.
I was in a boredom that was so exhausting for me. Like I didn't know. So, fun fact: I like being bored. Let me put this out there. I like boredom. It helps me. It makes me do stuff. Right. So I was bored. Now this particular one felt like I felt unmotivated to do the things that I would normally do when I'm like, okay, I like to sit with my boredom. I'm not. Before I used to go chasing highs and chasing excitements, and I realized that that's not what I want to do. So that's where it started really from, where I'm listening to pods, I'm reading books. I only picked up reading again this year, and guys, I've read quite the number of books. I need to count how many books I've read this year. I'm proud of myself. It's a drastic change from the books I've read in like 3 years.
You know that knowledge brings peace and calmness.
Oh yes.
And that's what is responsible for your calmness and knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge,
peace, calmness.
It's how you said it last week. Let me find it.
Yeah.
Something about anxiety. Like you are anxious when you lack knowledge. Discomfort comes from the lack of knowledge.
Or more any discomfort.
Yeah.
It's coming from. So if I have any discomfort, it should motivate me to, okay, it should be a drive for me to know more about myself.
Yes. Yeah, and I wanted to do the work. I really just wanted to. I really wanted to do the work on knowing myself. Oh God, I have so. I mean, I've been yapping about clarity. Like I've never felt more at peace than I do right now. It's just like, the ones that I can touch grass. The ones I can touch right now, I touch it. If I can't, I'm like, I'll get it. And it doesn't send me spiraling.
And there's something about clarity. You start seeing well. You start seeing people clearly. You start analyzing situations clearly. You start analyzing your day also clearly.
People have made this car conversation something.
In the comment. Why is that the only thing y'all lapping on to? Sonny from Akwete says he preferred a pimped out Micra.
That's a Mini Cooper, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's a Mini Cooper. Or some of these new Xiaomi vehicles that are coming in 2027.
Oh my God, Xiaomi. Oh my God, I love them.
Yeah.
Cool. I think they're electric cars.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes. They're not pricey, like $35 or so. Yeah.
Wow.
$35. $5,000, I mean.
Oh,
no.
What do you mean that $5,000 is not pricey?
No, for electric vehicle, new one, brand new, tail nylon.
Well,
plus installation.
Yeah, you need to actually convert that to Naira. That's a ton of money.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. But in the curiosity, so I think I was listening to this person and they said something about how we often operate from a place of fear. If we say we want to grow, that if we're able to switch that into curiosity, then we'll grow. Like it would be easier to
asking questions.
Yeah, than from a place of fear.
Why am I like this? Why do I think this way? Why do I dress this way? Why was I born at Jericho Nursing Home? That was a conversation I had with the clients.
Yeah.
Why was I born into this family? Why am I working at Blast FM?
Do you have the answer to that though?
So like, I learned this from my client. They said that asking these questions kind of like gives them like 50% healing, or like starts the work.
Yeah.
Like they start feeling very calm, despite not having the answers. So I think the reason why people are not asking questions is they feel once I ask the question, I must get the answer now.
Yeah.
Not knowing that there is something that asking questions, there's something it does to you.
To the mind.
To the mind. So ask first don't be bothered about the answer.
And I think when you were asking the question on why she likes listening to pod, for me, it's from a place of how much I do not know and I still need to know. I'm looking at other people's work and I'm like, they can't do it. I can't do it.
Because look at Otedola. Otedola has, I don't know why I'm just picking his name, but he knows something.
Yes.
Well, I feel like this is where you're looking at it from. You're looking at it from the what people are doing in the sense of work rate. For me, it wasn't from work rate. I was solely interested in
engaging your mind,
seeing their minds turn, hearing their perspectives. Because I feel like there's this post on Instagram that I went to write, God, please, I don't want to die anymore. That post has been blowing up. Because I feel like I grew up being exposed to books, movies, and and that helped shape a lot of, helped me form my own opinions and whatnot. And I'm like, I have never left. I've not seen. So I need to live vicariously through other people by hearing and seeing their experiences. Because I cannot confirm my experience. I feel like I feel trapped in a place where I would allow they would crack my mind, and then you join the hive, and I didn't want that. So I needed to seek knowledge. And that was just typically it for me.
Another thing is where your mind, for you to live in a place, your mind must first live in that place.
For you to live in a place, your mind must first live in that place. Yes. I think first time I heard something similar to this was like, if you've been to
a place in your mind
before, go and watch a video of the place.
Go
and watch so that you can get a vivid imagination of a vivid picture of what that place looks like. So by the time you get there, you're only it's not strange to you. You're like, you feel like you've been here before.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's a quote on Instagram I've been seeing, like, those people who became rich or who became rich felt they had the feeling of being rich.
Yeah.
So the feelings come from our thoughts. If you like watch a very good movie, you will feel good.
Yeah.
Because the thoughts communicated in that movie they were all positive. So you feel good. So our feelings come from our thoughts. And then so like Oyiza now listening to podcasts, reading books that are based on positive stuff.
Yeah.
You will discover that you start feeling good. So like Oyiza said, talking about like going to a place, if you want to live beyond Ibadan, then that means that you need to start feeding your eyes and your mind with
the other places.
Not that you will now see a post about somebody living in London, a Nigerian that has relocated.
Yeah.
And then you now see the post. The person is talking about, oh, this is me in Manchester. You now scroll away. All of you get away, Jare. Are you know? Some of you are even relocating back to Nigeria. Get away, all of you. But you want to go to Manchester.
Yeah.
Or you want to go to London. That post is for you.
You need to soak it.
Force yourself. You scroll back.
Go back. Look at it.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Listen. Finish the whole video and then go on. And then you'll be amazed at how opportunities will start knocking themselves together to connecting you to where you are going to, because you are the chief executive officer of your life.
Absolutely. You can be part of this conversation if you have questions you want to contribute to the conversation this morning. 0811-183-1983. That's the number for you to call, send us a text or a WhatsApp message. We're talking about mind re-engineering this morning and how you need to re-engineer your mind. For people who are religious, when you think of the conversation of mind re-engineering, how can they process this conversation differently? Because of certain stereotypes. For example, you hear that they have told some people, oh, whatever is wrong with you is from your father's house or your mother's house. And maybe how can they re-engineer their minds?
Yeah, because even all our religious books, they all talk about, like, why should I ask before receiving? It's because of the mind.
Okay.
Like your mind, because you can't ask for something that your mind has not approved of.
Yeah.
Like when I talked about Range Rover, and you said you're not really interested in having it now.
Yes.
So there's no way your conversation would always go around Range
Rover. Yeah.
But let's say your mind is now set on, just like mine is set on S-Class.
Yeah.
So as the S-Class just came into the conversation, because my mind is set on that not just Mercedes-Benz, but S-Class. So I have to be, so even our religious books support that before God can step into your case, your mind has to approve it first. And they are all in all our religious books. Even incantations.
Yes.
Why do you need to make incantations?
Because you need to first say it.
And then your mind gets it. And then you discover that even people that make incantations, they work so hard. Why do they work hard?
It has to work.
Because you have a role to play.
Yeah.
So that's how powerful. So our religious institutions support the re-engineering of our mind, because it's a central thing in the way our life goes. Because everything emanates from us. Like some people are tired of a party. Okay, like people say October be good. October is going to express the state of your inner environment. So it's not like October, you don't have to be speaking to October. Why are you wasting your time instead of you speaking to yourself? Because October will only reveal your inner environment. So why not change your inner environment and start thinking in alignment with what you want, with what you desire? Start surrounding yourself with people who are already there or who talk in that direction, because they will then reprogram your mind, and then from there reprogram your emotions, your words, and then your actions. And then you live around people who are always talking about millions. You start talking about millions. And then you start seeing millions in your account. Is it as simple as that? Yes, it's as simple as that. So am I being intentional about people who condition my mind? Or I'm always around people who are always saying, Nigeria, this economy, this economy. So hearing that statement over and over again, there's a way it conditions us.
The mind.
And it conditions and re-engineers our mind.
I think my final question for you this morning would be, and I think I'll use myself. This thing where how do you get your mind from a place of constant worry or panic? How do you get your mind away from it?
By tricking your mind. By tricking your mind. And it sounds very stupid and it sounds very foolish, but tricking your mind, being intentional about the movie, making sure that the movies I watch are giving me the kind of information that is in alignment with what I want. So I have to be very clear about what I want. And it's not, I was really amazed when I saw a video made by Wizkid where he was talking about, I think I posted it on my story, like he was saying, getting to know what you want is not as simple as it sounds. I was really amazed that
you are going to do so many things that you don't want, and then realize that is
not
so
what you
want. The quickest way is to know what you don't want. That will lead you to knowing what you want. It doesn't just come to you as like, this is what I want. Nope. You will try it and then you realize that, okay, maybe I don't want that.
So, and what Oyiza is saying is that you have to be bold and courageous.
True.
Because you are going to step out. And you have to leave your comfort zone. So I'm challenging somebody out there that we still have like 3 months or 2 months in 2026, 2025. Why don't you start practicing 2026 now by being bold and courageous? Start practicing being bold and courageous. So that by the time it's January 1st, you're already on that lane.
Thank you, Dr. Michael. As always, Dr. Michael, you are always wonderful.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, we got a message here.
Oh my. Okay. I think this is still Boogeyman. In my words, interpreting what Dr. Mike and the house is saying in summary is that the mind, just like you engage your social media pages with, is what your feed would be like.
Right.
So when you set your mind or condition it towards a kind of pattern, it will determine and form the algorithm which our world would experience. Could be in bits, but with consistency. Candidates will divulge vehemently. This is my interpretation. I hope I'm not out of. No, you're not.
No.
you really are.
Awesome interpretation.
Well done, Biggie Man. It tells me that Oh my God. It gives me so much pleasure that I didn't use joy, pleasure. Very intentional about my words. To know that, because one thing that I typically advocate for is why must you do it because they said you should do it? You know, wake up.
Which is your brand.
Yes, and it's just, yes, let's get to the pleasure part. It gives me pleasure that we have people who are using their mind in that way, who are breaking the norm, who are trying to do better and change the hurt that has been put in the world by just starting with themselves. Yeah.
Initially, you may not get the applause.
Yeah.
You may not get applause from anybody.
Yeah, they'll label you difficult.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
But later on, everybody will now come back
to
celebrate you.
There's a word. It's like, nobody will see the hard work that you put in for the success. So like they would not acknowledge it. But when the success comes, they'll be like, oh my God, you're so lucky. Oh my, you're so lucky. This wasn't luck.
It was hard work. Dr. Michael, remember you can find this episode and previous episodes of Talking Therapy on Blast FM at Dr. Michael on all social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify. Dr. Michaels. DoctorMichaels. Dr. Michaels across all social media platforms. And you can always, he's a DM away. And of course, the services are not free outside of the radio. Let me let you know that. Thank you all for being part of the conversation here this